Hi everyone, today we're going to be talking about lesson 1.2, which is adding integers. So today when we're talking about adding integers, we have to remember back to the signs and the rules that we talked about. So when we're adding two integers with the same sign, we're going to go ahead and add the two numbers and keep the sign that was with them. So if you want to go ahead and pause your video and look over number 1 through 3, and then when you're finished, you can come back and we're going to talk about those together. Now that you've had a few minutes to look over those three problems, we're going to go ahead and talk about them together. So the first one is 7 plus 13. Again, they have the same sign, so we're going to add the two numbers and keep the sign that came with them. So 7 plus 13 is 20, and this will be a positive 20. Then the next one, we have -8 plus -5. Again, we add the two numbers, 8 and 5 is 13, and keep the negative sign. Number 3 is -20 plus -15. So 20 plus 15 is 35. We keep the negative sign, so our answer would be -35. Now, when we're looking at adding two integers with opposite signs, our rule would be to subtract the two integers and keep the sign of the larger number. So why don't you go ahead and look at the problems in the next section and pause the video and then come back when you're ready and we're going to talk about those. Now that you've had a few minutes to look over numbers 4 through 7, let's go ahead and talk about those together. So you'll see here in number 4 that the two integers have opposite signs. So we're going to start by subtracting. 11 take away 2 is 9. We're going to keep the sign of the larger number, which in this case is a positive. So our answer would be positive 9. And the second one, we have 9 plus -10. Again, they have opposite signs. So we're going to subtract. 10 take away 9 is 1. We're going to keep the sign of the larger number, which in this case would be this negative. On the third one, we have -31 plus 31. So again, opposite signs, we subtract. 31 take away 31 is 0. And 0 has no sign, positive or negative. Then on number 7, it's referencing a table found on page 11 in your textbook. So it's talking about withdrawing and depositing money. So when we're depositing money into our bank account, we're putting money in, we're adding it, we're giving it to the account. When we're withdrawing money, we're taking it out. So we're subtracting it from our account, we're subtracting it from the balance. So given the deposit information of $30 and $40 and the withdrawal information of $40 and $50, we need to find out what the change in the account would be. So we're going to first write an equation or a problem. So we can say that the change would be equal to a deposit of $30, a withdrawal of $40, a deposit of $40, and a withdrawal of $50. So usually when I do these, I like to start from the beginning. Everybody might have a different method that they like. Some of you might see numbers that are opposite and want to cancel those. Whatever works for you is fine, but just make sure that you're showing your work. So if we start from the beginning, $30 minus $40. So this is like a plus -$40. And we're going to talk about this a little bit more in lesson 3. So we have here 2. So they have opposite signs. So we're going to subtract 40, take away 30 is 10. Keep the sign of that larger number. So now we have -10 plus 40 minus 50. So here again, -10 plus 40, they have opposite signs. 40 take away 10 is 30. Keep the sign of the larger number. So now we have 30 plus -$50. So again, opposite signs, we subtract. 50 minus 30 is 20. we're going to keep the sign of the larger number. So we would have a change of negative $20, or the account is going to be $20 less than what we started with.